So once you have all of your processed images, they're all ready to go. And if you're one of those photographers that really likes to watermark every single image and put your name and your logo on it, then this tutorial will help you along. Setting it up, it's going to take you a few more steps just because you have to create the action first. But once you do that, then you'll be able to run it over and over again, and it'll save you a ton of time. So here are the pictures that I'm going to run this on, and I need to create the action first. So I'm going to pull one of the images just into Photoshop, and you're going to have to create actually two different actions, one for a horizontal image and then one for a vertical. So I'm just going to take you through the steps on how to do it for the horizontal first. You need to make sure that your actions palette is also open, and you do that by going to Window and then clicking Actions, and then it'll pull up on the right hand side. You're going to create a new set just by clicking this folder. If you hover right above it, it'll say create a new set. You're just going to click it, and then you're just going to name it. I just named mine tutorial. You can name yours whatever you like. And then you're going to go ahead and you're going to create the new action. And you do that, just the folder that's right next to it. You're going to just hover and you'll see it says create new action. You're going to click it, and I'll actually do it again just to show you. Horizontal, and then you're going to hit record. So once you are recording, you're going to go ahead and you're going to go to File, you're going to go to Place, and you're going to find the watermark or your logo, whatever you're using, and you're going to open that. And just make sure that it's a PNG file so it has a clear background. So here's mine. And then you just click Place, and then it'll pull up right here. Hopefully, if you're not too particular about where you're placing your logo, if you don't mind it in the same place on every single photo, then this, batch processing will help you. If you like to put it in different areas and make sure that it's not obstructing anything, then obviously this batch processing won't work for you. But if you're not too picky, you just want to get your logo on there, then definitely use this. So I'm just going to put mine in the bottom right hand corner. I'm going to click the check mark. So there, the logo's all set. It's all ready to go. I'm just going to hit Layer, Flatten, and then I'm going to save it. And I have two different folders that I set up. One is horizontal and the other one is vertical. So I'm going to make sure that all of the horizontal images are going to go in the same folder. I'm just going to click Save, and I'm going to put the quality to 10, and I'm going to click OK. And then I'm going to close this picture out, and the action is now complete, so I can press the stop button. So there's for the horizontal pictures. Now I need to do one for the vertical. So I'm going to grab a vertical picture, and I'm going to drag it into Photoshop. And I'm going to do the exact same thing as we did with the horizontal. I need to go to File. Oh, wait a second. I forgot that you need to start the action first, or you have to create the action. So you're going to go ahead and go over to your Actions palette. You're going to click Create a New Action. This one you're going to call Vertical, and you're going to hit Record. Now you can go to File, to Place. You're going to find your logo again, click Place, and again I'm just going to put mine in the bottom right hand corner, and click the check mark, go to Layer, Flatten, File, Save As, and then this time I'm going to make sure it's going into the vertical folder and make sure that the format is JPEG. It should be if you flattened it. You're going to hit Save. I'm going to change the quality to 10 and click OK. And then you can close that image out. And then now the vertical vertical action is done, and I can press stop. So now you should be able to pull all of the images from the folder and run the batch action. But first, I need to separate the images because I haven't done that yet. So I'm just gonna grab all of my horizontals. I'm gonna place them all in the same folder. And there's a couple more. And I'm going to put those in the vertical. And then I'm going to grab the vertical ones. And there's actually not too many of those. I'm going to just put those in the vertical folder. Okay, now you can go ahead and go back into Photoshop and you can actually run the batch action on it. So you're going to go to File. Actually, first you're going to want to make sure that you are on the action that you want to use. And let me just trash that one because that's an old one. I'm going to do the horizontal pictures first. So just make sure that it's highlighted in the Actions palette. Then you can go to File, to Automate, to Batch. And then make sure that right here in the first text box that you have picked the correct set where the action is, and I'm picking horizontal. The source folder is where you're grabbing all of the images from. So all of mine are here. I'm going to click Choose. And then the destination folder is where you want all of the pictures to go. And for me, I can just keep them in the same folder. And so I'm just going to make sure that that one's checked. Also horizontal. I'm going to click Choose. I'm going to click OK. And then Photoshop is going to go ahead and it's going to pull all of the images. It's going to put the watermark on them and then save them to the folder. So that's going to run, and hopefully it'll be done just in a couple of seconds. So as you can see, the horizontal, the batch that I just ran, I can grab any 3 pictures, and you can see all of the watermarks are in the exact same spot, exactly what I needed them to do. So now I'm going to go ahead and I'm just going to do the same thing with the vertical images, and there's only 4 images. So I'm going to go into Photoshop. I'm going to go to File, Automate, Batch. This time the action I'm going to use is vertical. The source folder, I need to make sure that that one also, I'm using the vertical images. I'm going to click Choose. For the destination folder, I'm going to make sure they're going to go right back to the same folder, and it's just going to override the ones that are already in there. I'm going to click Choose. And then I forgot to mention when we were doing the last batch, make sure that Override Action Save As Commands is ticked right over here. You might run into some problems if it's not, so just make sure that that is if you're using the same steps that I am. You're going to click OK, and then Photoshop is now pulling all of the images in. It's putting the watermark on them in the exact same spot. Then I can open them up and see right here, all of the images are in the all the watermarks are in the exact same spot. So that is batch processing, doing your watermark. So I hope that helps some people save some time with your workflow. Thanks so much.